Hey y'all, it's Sandy at Needle Nut Embroidery Moss Baby Farms doing the second half of the cover crop video. On this rainy day was a perfect day to do the editing. So I hope you find this information interesting. You'll see pictures of the backfield where we finished getting it sown and drug and how it looks now and some of the flowers that have bloomed. Today is October the 31st, Halloween, and it is rainy. We needed the rain. It'll make the clover grow, so how fitting to be doing the editing on this video. So stay tuned. Here it comes. Mr. Moss is getting ready to change pieces of equipment so we can go disc the field and then lay the clover. Mr. Moss has got the new piece of equipment put on here and fixing to go disc the field. On the way to fix the field. Yay! So here you're seeing the backfield where Mr. Moss has bush hogged and then started doing the disking and some of the flowers, those cosmos that waited all summer to bloom. Here they are close up, and you can see the section where we're leaving those. It's just been an absolute beauty, and I am so thankful that Mr. Moss was able to do this. Again, what we've done is we went in and bush hogged, he went in and disked, and getting ready to do the cover crop clover this year, what we've decided to do. Yeah, this is so cool out here. The mosquitoes are terrible though, I have to say. 18th of October and the mosquitoes are just terrible. Mr. Moss is dragging the disc over the ground here. We're breaking it up so when he goes to use the spreader tomorrow, the ground will be easily to accept the clover. This is one reason I really just love having my tractor. I'm so thankful for Mr. Moss that he's able to do this for me. Yes, I am in recovery from my surgery, but I had to walk out here to the field to see. And let's just pan you around here. I'm hoping that you can see all the flowers that are still in bloom right now in that section that we was trying to decide what to do with. So to be this late in the season, we've had a mild frost, but we still have all of these in here. So just trying to enjoy them and let them go to seed. We have some zinnias in here. But y'all, I'm gonna have to cut it short because the mosquitoes are just terrible. I can't believe it. That is the field that is gonna get sown for clover next year. So yeah, I'm out here in my house coat and on my walker, trying to make sure that I capture this moment and just really enjoy these beautiful flowers. You can only sit in the house so long, you know, but I'm just thrilled. The area where we put the cosmos and the zinnias in here that I just showed you, those were where I just sort of said, that's my flower dust, and mixed a bunch together and put them in there. And so I did that there and then in the front field. And I have to say, I I'm just overjoyed with them. They just make me happy. So if you have a wild hair about going out and just, you know, tossing a bunch of seed out to see what happens, you can do it. But I tell you, I gotta go back to the house. These mosquitoes, I don't know what in the world's problem today, but wow, they are big. I can't believe it though, y'all. Look at these. All of these are like that right now. Just so much. So many flowers out here. I just cannot believe it. These just make me so happy. Yay! Yay! There's my man. Y'all, these trees are fixing to just burst into color. Good morning, y'all. We're out here fixing to do the backfield for the clover. I just had to grab that little shot right there. That's so cool. Yep, I'm still in recovery, but Mr. Marvin is doing the field, and so I will pan you around to get you a little bit of that. But look at this morning. I mean, isn't that just a gorgeous shot right there? Here's what we're putting in the ground. That is clover seed. Not sure which one that one is, but we've got 20 pounds of kindled, 15 sand, and yeah, there's my walker. Lime. And then let me get you on here. Mr. Moss pulling the seed. But look at this foggy morning. This is the backfield. You can't see the neighbor's area. And we're gonna see how this goes for the day. Hopefully we don't need any more seed, but we've overseeded already. And we'll see how things are going. Mr. Moss is mixing the seed with some sand so it distributes more easily. We've got some lime in there. You can see here, this is the little white balls are the clover and the brown is the lime. And we've got several other things here. As you're watching him spreading the clover and the lime and the sand here, the reason being again with the sand in there is so that the seed is evenly distributed when it goes to the bottom of that spreader, and you can have it fly out farther wide than just dropping all the seed at once. Like I said, we're overseeding this, so what he's doing is doing closer paths back and forth with the spreader to evenly lay the seed in the lime. So the idea is to have it all mixed in, but what may happen is we may have different areas that have different clover, but I guess it is what it is, and it all will be just fine. I just sort of pictured it a little bit different, but I guess it'll just come out the way it comes out. But you can see Mr. Moss is all the way down there at the bottom of the field, and all this is being sown today. Look at that fog. Isn't it just gorgeous out here? So this front half I will get some more clover probably in December or February and seed over here close to where the flowers are. As you can see, just how wide an area this is. And I'll put pictures up up here in the top, showing you what hopefully it will look like. And then of course when it starts to come up, we'll also do an update then. You can see the seed coming out the back half here. It's coming out with lime to help fertilize and enrich the ground. Some more sand and getting a little more seed. That seeder's pushing it through pretty quick, even though we did overseed. Probably gonna have a lot on the edges. Some of it will wash down into the middle maybe. But first year sowing clover, so we really won't know until it comes up.
I have to zigzag it.
Yeah, I'd just zigzag it, that'd be fine. I mean, some of it's probably going to wash towards the middle anyway, you know what I mean? When it starts raining. Put in some more lime. I'm hoping you can see this pretty good. You can see that little white area behind the spreader there. That is the seed, lime, and sand spraying out. So you can see about how wide the path area is. So it throws it out there pretty good. We'll also give you some update videos on how it's coming along once it starts to germinate as well. And just to reiterate, the reason that we picked clover is because it also has a bloom on it, but it is a low grow crop that I plan on letting grow, and then as I get ready to put my rows in here, it will stay down and kill all the other weeds out, like that Johnson grass and everything, hoping that the clover just makes a nice beautiful bed of greenery, and those crimson clover, red, the purple, and the white and the yellow will just make for a beautiful beautiful scenery here. I'll pop some pictures up here too so you can see what I'm talking about. reload of lime and seed and sand. Thing spits it out pretty fast.
Spreads pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Huh?
it does. Put it in. Man, I love my tractor. There it goes. Getting her done, getting her done. I know a lot of you that may be watching this, maybe flower farmers or small gardeners, you know, don't feel like you have to get a tractor. But I invested in a tractor because I'm one of those that just decides to go big or go home. And we had all this land back here that was just being, anyway, all this land was just being used for cutting hay for the neighbors' cows. And sometimes he would put in some corn or whatever seed he had left over, but it wasn't really being worked. And so I needed help on a project, and he didn't really want to help me after working this for free all that time. And I just sort of, it's like, you know what, I need this done, and I'm only going to live once. So I invested in myself and went and bought a tractor. Told my husband that's what I was going to do, and he said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yep, that's what I want to do. I want to turn the whole backfield into flowers, and the only way I'm going to be able to do that is to have a tractor." So guess what? We went and bought a tractor. I went and looked and done my research and found that that little 2038R would be sufficient for what we're doing. Not too big for me to handle or too big for me to climb in and out of, especially on a bad MS day. And got into my retirement, bought me a tractor. Might not be the smartest financial move that finance guys would say, but I figure, you know what? I have M&S. I want to be able to enjoy this while I can enjoy it and not when I can't. So I done it. And I have to say, there are days that I feel really bad and have to use my walker and stuff. And I get on my tractor and I drive around and I take a look and look around and see what I want to get done and or want to just see. So there it is. I love my tractor. I love my tractor. I love flower farming. There are days that are harder than others, and there's days that are like today where it's the end of the season and you still get to enjoy all those blooms. So I hope you have enjoyed this. I'll put some pictures up for what the field will hopefully look like, and we'll keep an eye on it. Post some updates as it starts to come up and starts to bloom. It is a frost seed, so it doesn't mind to get cold. So anyway, everybody, I'm gonna cut this one short, put you some information in here on the benefits of growing clover, some pictures of what it'll look like, and we'll work on the next video of saving seeds for the flower field and get you taken care of that way. So hopefully you watched the first half where we went in and he bush hogged and dissed everything down, and then this is the second half. And just to recap, we had sunflowers out in this side of the field and some cosmos mixed in. Did 2 plantings back here and bush hogged all of that down since they've all died back, and dissed over it. He dissed over it, I don't know, 2-3 times, whatever. And then he'll come back with a harrow or a piece of fencing, and we'll drag over top of this seed so it will lightly cover it. And then as it begins to rain for the fall, we'll begin to see some growth, and then it will really take off probably between the end of February, 1st of April, somewhere around there. And by March we will have beautiful blooming clover out here, which will be the first food for the bees, and really start to choke some of those weeds out that would have been normally trying to grow. And we'll see, you know, what kind of volunteers we had left over too from the cosmos and the sunflowers. But as always, smile a lot, enjoy your day, find one thing to be thankful for if you're having a bad one, and just make today wonderful and enjoy just enjoy life. You know, everything can be ugly, can be hard. Nobody said anything was easy, but you are the master of your own universe, so make it great. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you can be notified when all my crazy videos come up. And we'll see you in the next go around. Next one will be on seed saving, so see you there.